I've already recorded this once, and it didn't go over very well at all. And to show that I'm not just saying that for dramatic effect, I'm just going to show you a couple or so of these clips so that you can see what I'm definitely not going to upload the full version of. Plus, maybe you'll get some pretty damn clear idea about what this whole thing is about. Just a warning here, though I reduced the volume, it starts off pretty loud in this section, but don't worry, it doesn't keep up. It just gets really fucking depressing and pathetic.
What more do I have to do to get the importance of this situation across? Do you want footage of me on camera, on my knees, begging like a fucking tramp? Make no mistake here, I know that this spells my fucking end for this. But do you know what? After the amount of luck you have shown me I am going to have with this, why should I even fucking care anymore?
I know this sounds cliched, but I had so many things. I had so many things that I wanted to do. And now I know they're not going to happen. I can't keep this in anymore. I just wanted people to fucking help me. Help me make this feel like it wasn't just such a futile uphill struggle. Oh God, I'm actually fucking uploading this as well. Like after putting up with this fucking sinking feeling for as long as I have now, and I want to call out for help so badly, but even doing that doesn't help. I would just like to point out that yes, I did have to go through all that audio and find those little clips to put together. That was fun. This take is going to be a lot less angry, just more numb. You've already heard what I've just been through. I think no matter how I put any of this, it just puts more nails on my coffin. So I've taken a look at the figures on YouTube and yeah, it seems like it has gotten a bit more coverage. But I'm just going to say it, things haven't gone anywhere. There is no sign of improvement here. I had this whole angry rant on the last take about how people are so happy to throw literally thousands of dollars at some of the most toxic personalities on both Twitch and YouTube simply because it's a girl with a fucking G-cup, or it's somebody that has a ridiculous catchphrase or has some goofy mascot. Yet here I am, factually sinking in quicksand here, and that's not worth even a cent of people's time. I know there are people who have helped me so far. There are people who have shown such generosity. But not only has the attention on this matter just died in the water, I've had a couple of people actually try to shame me for going through this. How fucking ignorant do you have to be? God, you're 29, there's something wrong with you. What the fuck do you think I've been trying to say all this time? And there's another person who I'm just going to fully disclose is now banned. Yes, I hit the ban button. Oh, that's mature, can't take criticism. Fuck you. Of course, I do mean that to anybody who does have that mentality. But yeah, someone came to my channel and accused me of putting on a show and sounding desperately fake, and then using the old no offense but argument. If he ever gets to see this, or she, I don't know, fuck you, buddy. You know who you are. And it's one thing to have an ignorant view on this kind of thing because you're not experienced in it, but to come along and try to invalidate 5 years of bullshit that I have been through, fuck you. I haven't mentioned any of the details about the situation with the job centre and the DWP because frankly, I'm just getting sick of giving those companies so much attention. But yeah, I know this sounds incredibly vague, but they really have properly screwed me over for good this time. The bottom line here is that it's no longer an option, that place. And any medical appeal that's supposed to happen in court, that's not going to happen. I guess it's simple enough to explain. So, they simply didn't put the request through. God, I wish I was making this stuff up. I really do. Because yeah, I would have been a shitbag for actually lying like this, but at least it would have meant that, in reality, I'm okay. But I can't make this shit up. I can't. Since everything with this whole appeal needs to happen within a month, it's too late now. And I don't care if I can go to something like a local politician or some kind of firm that can help me. After the time I've been through with this whole thing, do you really think I want to be back in that position? I'm sorry for deceiving you with the whole image of pulling myself the fuck together, because I clearly haven't. I thought I did, but here I am, sliding back to square one. I think I can admit this in this take without melting down and bursting into tears. With how my chances are looking, the end is coming for me. Quite literally, that kind of end. And in 2 months, I will have no choice but to be prepared for that. You think I'm being dramatic? Let me tell you my 2 options. If this fails, I will either be broke, because there will be no money coming in from them whatsoever, or I will be broken by them, because since the start of 2016, these companies have done nothing but wreck my sanity. And it seems there's a lot of people who absolutely do not have a problem with that. I think I can honestly say that I am so sick and tired of living in a world that rewards only the greedy, the stupid, and the outright evil. So I don't know, maybe the end won't be such a bad thing after all. But I can't just push past these problems anymore. I bet so many of you who have come by and didn't even lift a finger to help thought, you don't need money, you need a doctor. Guess what, genius? To go to a doctor, you need money. That's how the world works. You can't do anything without being fucking greedy. This is how the world has been set up. You actually have to be a money-grubbing shitbag to get anywhere. I can't tell you how fucking cruel it feels to have been given an inkling of what it might mean to be free from this fucking nightmare of a system, only to have it essentially taken away again by people just not giving a shit. I'm sorry that I'm not very entertaining right now. Well, I'll try and find the motivation to keep going with this whole campaign to the point where more people might help make me feel like this isn't such a futile uphill struggle. So yeah, I'm gonna try and find the motivation to keep going with this, but I don't know. This kind of feels like a bullet to the head, but at least in this take, it's possibly more of a swift bullet than an extremely clumsy one. Make no mistake here, I want to hold on to this for all it's worth, but I have lost so much faith here. Anyway, since this story isn't proving to be very interesting like all the others, I won't bore you any further. Just make of this what you will. But do you know what? I'm in a situation right now that is literally like trying to fix a sinking ship with a bucket. Or, once again, it's like being in quicksand. If I struggle, I sink. If I give up, I sink. I can't win. And as I said, a lot of people don't seem to have a problem with that. I want to go on this whole rant about how these people sleep at night, but I'm sure they have their reasons. I'm not doing this for fame. I'm doing this for the sake of assistance. So yeah, make of this what you will. Just go ahead and accuse me of just being an attention-seeking little bitch. I don't even care anymore. Sorry to be such a dick in the midst of a few people who really have gone a distance for me. But this is an important matter, and I'm sick of this view that it's just a cute little stunt. This is somebody's fucking life we're talking about here. So to those who have helped me, I'm very sorry to come across as such a dick in this, and please understand that I am not referring to you when I speak of any of this stuff. But if you just come by and watch this without so much as lifting a finger to bring it back down for a mouse click, then fuck you. Well, I'll go stitch this together, and I think this video, in conjunction with the meltdown that I had on Twitter earlier, is, yeah, this is probably my eulogy. What a pathetic note to go out on. Mind you, I have never felt so pathetic and weak and useless in all of my life. Holy shit. I'm going to upload this. It has now become reality that I am a dead man walking. Fuck.